Pizzagate happened. I think it was the beginning of the end.
Louis screwed me, right?
With the pizza business.
So Louis like, okay. Like he put out $250K. I told him not to do it. And he trusted my brother. Coming up on the Real Housewives of New Jersey after show.
I'm gonna punch him in the face. I love you guys. I don't want you part of our lives.
His drastic forms of emotion, something's really weird about it.
We were coffee talking in a boutique. Said, I can't even believe that I'm standing here right now because you were doing the same
Who the are you? Holy
Everybody wants a coffee talk about the marriage. Well, why am I not part of the coffee talk?
I wear your father's pajamas at night to make them feel safe.
What?
That's weird. That's weird.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Okay, Jen.
The Real Housewives of New Jersey after show starts right now.
You guys should make a reel and send it to me. We had a little wardrobe malfunction today, so. What's happening? She's here. What's happening? Were you passing a restroom anyway?
Yeah, I'm watching it back. It just brings us back.
Oh, shoot.
Oh. What a mess.
So I want to talk about Nono's Pizza.
Louis screwed me, right?
With the pizza business.
I told him not to do it. And he trusted my brother. My fiance lost $250,000.
The Pizzagate happened. I think it was the beginning of the end. Jesus Christ, that was funny.
I'm somebody who has first knowledge of Pizzagate, just so you know. Melissa and Joe said, don't talk about Pizzagate ever, because we all agreed we didn't want to make Louis and Teresa look bad.
I didn't hear either
If anything, I didn't want my brother to look like I didn't want my brother, like, I wasn't trying to make my brother look bad in any way.
Pizzagate was another secret we held for them. That was the beginning of Joe kind of looking at Louis sideways.
I'm telling you, off camera, friends with Melissa, she really was happy for Teresa. Out of nowhere, it turned. No one understood what the hell went wrong.
Who stabs their brother in the back like that? That's some sick shit. Sorry. It's just baffling.
In like January of 2021, we were good. And in April, we were not. You know? And in March, I think there was Pizzagate.
I think Louis did invest a huge sum of money and then ended up telling Joe, you know what, since you didn't invest, I'm just going to give you a percentage of the company. And Joe Gorga did not like that. Because I keep thinking, like, where did this relationship go wrong? You know, it was so good in the beginning. He was happy for his sister.
Businesses destroy families. Louis is so wealthy, more worthwhile to not cut your soon-to-be brother-in-law out.
Is he so wealthy?
That's what I think it looks like, right? I mean,
I don't know about that. He hasn't been working for a long time, right?
Cartier bracelets for everyone.
Louis got me this Cartier nail bracelet. Louis, thank you so much. You're literally the best ever.
Schmartier. I mean, the box certainly wasn't real.
Has Teresa spoken to Joe, like, directly about the whole thing?
Yeah, she said to him, don't you ever tell anyone this story, ever, ever, ever. And he said, okay. And he didn't, and he wouldn't let me tell it, and I didn't. And then I got told. Just like they told me not to tell anybody about the seating arrangements, and I didn't until I did. It's like you're constantly making me look like a bad guy, then I have to defend myself once in a while.
Why is my brother mad? He didn't lose the money. Louis lost the money. If anything, Louis should be mad.
Melissa, at the Feuds brunch, Louis tried to mediate and resolve the issues between you, Joe, and Teresa. How did that conversation go?
Chaos.
Can you fix it? Well, I will if you stay.
No, Babe doesn't have to fix it. You have to fix it.
She called you a bitch boy, but Joe, you're playing it real well.
Shut up.
Come on, man.
Shut the up.
No, she didn't. She didn't.
Was it Margaret? Want to dance?
Get off me. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
I didn't know why he wanted to talk. I didn't feel like him and I needed to have a conversation.
Give me your hand. I'm gonna hold your hand because I really mean this when I say this to you. Like, this wedding has been like beautiful, but it's also been like bombs going off.
Maybe the brother and sister do.
You know, it was a Dr. Phil moment in the back of the Feuds house. I didn't know what else to say. Listen, and you can see Louis been in a lot of therapy.
When you hold this, you talk.
No,
because you're gonna jump on each other.
That's what the therapist says.
But that doesn't make him a licensed therapist. I brush my teeth 1,000 times. I'm not a dentist.
He's only known us for a year and 2 months at this point. Like, it seems very dramatic.
I don't want this carrying on. I'm 28 days from getting married, and I love you guys, and I want you part of our lives.
It was strange. Like, his drastic forms of emotion are strange.
I went looking for your mom. I couldn't find her last night. That I would love for her to come to our wedding. I'm gonna punch him in the face. Joe, stop, please. You're being smart, because I got nothing to lose. Do you understand me? I'm 28 days from getting married, and I love you guys, and I want you part of our lives.
It's something that I don't know that I can get used to without thinking something's really weird about it. It's like you almost want to believe, oh, he's hurt inside, but it doesn't make sense if you listen to what he said earlier. He had a conversation with my nieces earlier saying we're horrible people.
I don't think she puts one left foot and right foot in front of the other without her husband knowing. They're aligned together to go down this road to just hurt you.
And then in the next breath, he's telling Teresa she's wrong.
Don't you see you and your brother have the same exact problem?
No, we don't.
Meaning, when you believe something, you're stuck on that thing and you can't get off it.
Which is it?
I kept seeing my poor fiance keep trying.
Understand that she's hurt too, and I'm marrying her in like 31 days.
And trying.
I wear your father's pajamas at night.
And trying.
She called you a bitch boy, but Joe, you're playing it real well.
Ah, shut up.
It's just like, I felt bad for him. He got upset and was like, actually crying. He can't believe the behavior from my brother.
I feel like he wanted to kind of say again that like he had nothing to do with my mom not being invited.
But he throws his wife under the bus too at the same time.
You have to listen to her.
Well, then
because you're still talking.
I'm listening.
No, you're not.
So like he's like, yo, we're good, but like that's the real problem.
The core of this is the brother and sister, and anyone who thinks different is beyond. They have a tumultuous, is that the right?
Tumultuous.
Yeah. Siblinghood. He swears it was like she was like this with any girl he ever brought around. It did not
It's like
work.
a weird, like competitive
he was
thing.
engaged 2 other times and didn't marry them because she didn't like them.
Joe and Melissa want to keep the narrative that they were so great, that they're saints, that they're wonderful, and it's like, why can't you just own your They talk about Louis. They do.
We had a bad seed. That seed is gone. We got a new seed that's germinated.
Dude, he asked your permission for your sister's hand in marriage. Is that what you call a bad seed? You think Louis likes this? Like, Louis cries. And Joe Gorga's like, no, I'm Joe Gorga. You should have been kissing my ass, and you didn't, so now I'm not gonna make up with you.
I think my brother wants people to kiss his ass because he thinks, he's this big celebrity. That's what he thinks. It's like a flashback of how he was with my ex.
Teresa cannot take any blame for her past. Everything is someone else's fault. We have to maybe ask Dr. Phil Louis what that diagnosis is. But when you look at everything, if you have issues with everybody in your family, it might just be you. I'm sorry, it just might be you.